Alright, welcome to Blue Print episode 13. We're going to talk about recap from last week's game against Lincoln East.
All right.
Sorry about that. All right. So
Well, Lincoln East recap last week. We'll talk about offense, defense, quarterback situation, and then we'll move on to the Papio South versus Prep game semifinals to go to Memorial. Talk about Papio South's offense and then our key to success with beating Papio South. You want to start us off?
yeah. So kind of last week's game, I've heard that our offense was pretty rough. It was a win, 14-6. We didn't do a good enough job of taking our time in the pocket and just finding the plays. Like, we didn't do a good job of executing our plays.
Yeah.
We just need to take a little more time, not try and throw it on the run.
Trust in our O-line. I mean, our O-line's good.
Like, we've been doing – our O-line's been great all season.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, that first game of the season, we saw that we were going to be good with our O-line because we went up against a 4-star who's committed to Michigan. He was a big old kid, but we are a lot better than we were last year on the offensive side.
Offensive line, especially, we were way bigger. And I think, I don't know, Leslie, I mean, he's looked good. He's stepped up when we needed him, but I think he just needs to trust in his O-line a little bit more.
Yeah.
Defense looked really good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Lincoln East has good running back. I mean, Huxton Cat, he showed glimpses of that against us, but we still stopped him. I mean, they only scored one touchdown, and then we blocked the extra point. So,
yeah.
I mean, our defense stepped up a ton. I think Woody had a pick, I think.
I feel like our defense always kind of keeps us in the game, even if our offense isn't there.
I agree.
Let's go back to Ben Leslie a little bit. Do we think that it's him still trying to adjust to that starting spot and kind of maybe the lights are getting a little too bright for him? Or do you think that it's just a matter of, like, not wanting to get hit, like, really hard?
I don't think the lights are too bright for him because I think the coaches have put him in the right situation. I think he's confident. I think he just doesn't have the experience yet, and he's a little scared of getting hit maybe. But I think he just needs to trust in his players, and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't turn the ball over besides the one interception that he's had the past couple of games that he started. So, I mean, he's been fine.
So, yeah, winner of this game goes Memorial State Championship game. The other side of the bracket is Millard Southwest side, which is going to be a heck of a game.
It's going to be a better game than people think.
I think that, I mean, both games this week are going to be really good.
Yeah.
They're both going to be worth watching.
Yeah.
I think that West Side could beat Millard South.
I think so, too.
And a lot of people will think you're crazy for saying that.
But that's the whole reason they will win. They're under.
Exactly.
I mean, Millard South's the favorite for most people. West Side's just going to be flying under the radar a little bit.
Exactly. Which is crazy to say because the last few years, West Side has been like
The team to beat. Yeah.
I mean, last year, Millard South won it all last year, right?
They're the same, but besides that.
Yeah. I mean, any given day, anybody could beat anyone. And I feel like I've said that almost every episode. So
Yeah.
let's move on. Papio South has quite the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, their starting running back, I think you said, is hurt.
But yeah, they still running back last week or a few weeks ago ran for 4 touchdowns.
Okay.
I mean, they're just loaded on the offense.
I mean, they're very similar to us, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They got that next man up mentality that we've kind of had all season.
Yeah.
Dealt with injuries and adversity.
They have a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences in their offense too.
Okay. Are they a little more pass heavy than we are?
They're a lot. Yeah. They pass the ball a lot more, but they're very balanced between their run game and their pass game. They use a two quarterback system.
Okay.
And they both can throw the ball and run the ball. Starting quarterback, he also starts at safety though too. So.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's going to be a pretty interesting game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, going into the season, both teams, us and Papio South, weren't wowing anyone.
Yeah.
I'll say that. And then kind of couple weeks in, everybody was like kind of taking notice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, back to their 2-quarterback system, showing how balanced they are. I think between the 2 quarterbacks, they have like 8 rushing touchdowns,
Oh wow.
and then also the wide receivers have pretty good passing yard stats. So kind of shows how balanced they are. So I trust in our defense to stop them. They've been doing that all season. So our defense is going to need to have a big game.
Yeah. There's been a lot of talk around their defense around the school too.
Yeah.
They have a couple guys. They have one guy in particular that I've heard a lot about. I know we had talked about him, but Austin Hawthorne.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's that good. It's just
He
he's
gets
got
the
a
job done and he has
demanding
the size.
presence.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just looking at him, you'd think he'd be really, really good.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, I'd assume he's good. I mean, they're a good team, and I mean they've held their ground to every single team they've played. So
Yeah.
their defensive line is probably very good.
Honestly, looking at him, I thought he was going to be an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
'Cause he's a big boy.
Yeah. And I mean, their defense is kind of like us with their star defensive players playing both sides. Grant Beckenhauer, safety, who plays quarterback, and then Brady Alderson, who plays corner and wide receiver.
Yeah. I feel like the 2 QB system is something that you don't really see in high school football.
No.
I mean, how long is there? Do you know who their coach is and how long he's been there?
He's been there for a good amount of time.
Okay.
I don't remember his name, but he's been there. This is their best season for a long time by far, though.
Okay. Do we kind of want to move on to our keys to success and then we can?
Wrap it up after that. Talk
Well,
about predictions and stuff like that.
yeah.
Just keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you can start us off with the first one.
All right. So we need to control the clock on offense. Like you had said, Ben Leslie just needs to do a little bit better of a job of taking his time in the pocket
Yeah.
and kind of surveying the field. I feel like you don't want to try and force anything on offense.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's
Especially
how you throw interceptions.
Yeah.
And I feel like Ben's been doing a okay job at that.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that Lincoln East defense was anything special.
No.
Their D-line wasn't anything special. Nothing too crazy. Like, I want to say that the first game of the season was the hardest defensive line we've gone up against.
Probably, yeah.
Or either DeSmet or Westside.
Yeah,
And we did great against both.
exactly. Well, we didn't do great against Westside.
Well,
but
yeah, no, you're right. Westside, we played horrible.
yeah, DeSmet we played good against. That's an example of controlling the clock on offense. I remember Yonk gave us the keys to success that game, and his first one was to control the clock on offense. And I think Prep did that perfectly throughout the whole game, especially that first drive. We started out really slow, and we just kept going, handing the ball off, and we took over like the first quarter or something like that.
Talking
It was
about
a
DeSmet,
long
right?
drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Long drive that we scored on.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's what we need to do this game to win. Keep Happy's House offense off the field.
yeah. Did we give up penalties that were stupid last week?
Not really.
Okay.
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Because I know we had struggled with that against Lincoln Southeast.
Yeah.
We've done a great job of controlling the clock on offense, but it gets to a point where we just need to calm down, let the game come to us, and not try and force anything.
Yeah.
I said that before, that's how you throw interceptions and stuff, but our offensive line, like we have said, can hang with the best of them.
Yeah. I almost think this is going to be a defensive game, even with Happy's House offense. I
Yeah.
think whoever can keep the other team's offense off the field the longest will win.
Yeah. I know
So-
Papio South's got some good linebackers, too.
Yeah.
They're kind of like us.
Yeah. Braxton Barnby.
Yeah.
Logan Arch, who is also their starting running back now, plays linebacker.
Really? Okay.
I mean, you know how Yonks mentioned the special teams wins games, and Pavia South has this 5-star long snapper. So,
oh, yeah. Sam Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So, that's going to be something to keep an eye out on. Special teams gets overlooked a lot.
it really does. And I feel like long snapper is one of those super niche positions. Like, nobody.
Special teams has won us some games, and if
Yeah.
they have a good special teams, and they can, that could be the deciding factor in a state semifinal game.
You don't hear about long snappers getting recruited, though. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
Yeah.
He's impressive.
Yeah.
I've seen it first. We both seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think schools a lot of the time look for size in a long snapper, and it's kind of hard to find that. And I mean, he has it. I know our long snapper is Ben Pernicke,
Yeah.
which he's been doing great.
Yeah.
Like-
He's been good.
I mean, he's maybe had a couple flukes every now and then, but
He's been good so far.
He's been pretty
very
good.
competent. All right, you want to move on to our second key?
yeah, sure.
So we've kind of mentioned this before already, but limit their playmakers. Talking about their offense, I mean, they have loaded running back room, 2 quarterbacks that could easily beat us, really good wide receiver room, and they have a pretty good tight end room. So limiting their playmakers will help us win the game.
I feel like both Papillion schools always have some pretty good tight ends.
Yeah.
I know Lyndon Meyer at Nebraska went to Papio.
Yeah.
And then there are a couple other guys. But I feel like one of the things that we have done a good job of on the defensive side is limiting the passing game.
Yeah, for sure. And that's going to be something we're going to need to do this week, too. But at the same time, if we start limiting their passing game, they might start going to their run game. So, yet again, we're going to need to be very balanced in how we hopefully we've been practicing very balanced this week and prepare.
I know we've had to go up against some pretty tough opponents like Central. I mean, Central and then West Side. DeSmet. West Side was probably our roughest game defensively because if they got past the linebackers, they were going all the way.
Yeah.
And I feel like we will have to do a good job this week of keeping their running backs within the linebackers.
I think, yeah. And a big thing to look out for is I think their wide receiver 1 might get shut down a little bit with Saul on him, but we gotta pay attention to their wide receiver 2 and their slot receiver. We cannot let them burn us, or they will win the game. So our corners, I have confidence in them, but
Yeah,
that's something to
it's
keep an eye
Saul
on.
and Woody, right?
Saul, Woody's safety,
Okay.
he'll help a ton.
Yeah.
Saul, Udofia, and Silas.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I have confidence in them.
Yeah.
Just prepare.
Well, as the football season's gonna actually no. Before we do that, let's move on to the third one. We need to control the emotions.
It's a big one.
That's a big one. There's a lot riding on this game. I know a lot of guys are really fired up for it.
On both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at videos from State Week 1, State Week 2, Pavia South is very confident, very cocky.
Okay.
Their emotions are going to be high. We're going to need some penalties might fall in with that.
Yeah.
We're going to need to control our emotions and not,
Don't fall
just-
into that. Yeah.
We cannot give up any penalties. Just stay within ourselves. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's huge.
Yeah. I know we've done a pretty good job of that too, though.
Yeah.
Like when we played Papio, there was
Got
a
a
lot
little
of
chippy, especially
there was a lot of
on the walkout.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll be good. Our coaches put us in line with that stuff.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
As I was going to say before, I mean, as the football season's kind of coming to a close, we're going to move on to basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk about kind of how that team's looking?
Sure.
I think we've still got a decent amount of time left.
Yeah. Team's looking good. I'll just say
Team's
that.
looking good. Team's looking good. I know Coach Lutke does a really good job of kind of I wouldn't necessarily say recruiting guys, but he does a good job of developing players.
Yeah, for sure. He's one of his players.
Yeah. So we lost
We're
what?
preseason
2
1 right now.
seniors?
Yeah.
2 seniors? I know I
And-
saw Torin, we're number 1.
Yeah, and I know last time we had a Jungers playing the 5, we made it to the state semifinals.
Yeah.
So
Do we think
I
he
don't know,
plays the 5 this year though?
I think so.
It'll be either him or Jonah.
I think Max will play the 5. I think we'll run a little smaller starting 5. Nothing's confirmed yet though.
Nothing
The
is
only
confirmed.
confirmed
Tryouts are next
starters
week.
are Torin, Cooper, and Max. We just don't know where they'll play in that starting 5 role
Yeah.
yet.
I know there are a lot of guys who are kind of fighting for a starting spot.
That means
right
we
now.
have depth though.
That does.
Between Kyle, Bonet, Ivan,
But
Jonah,
Kyle-
Max.
I feel like Kyle has earned himself a starting spot.
I think he'll start too.
He is probably one of the more gritty guys that we have.
Yeah, last year he kind of stepped up a ton.
Yeah.
We had some adversity in
Did
our
he?
season
Did
last
he
year.
start JV?
Towards the end of the, I don't know. He was always on varsity,
Okay.
but he didn't really get playing time until towards the end of the season.
And he
did good.
did very good.
Yeah,
I remember the game against Westside. He played very well.
yeah,
And we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that from him again this year. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
definitely a glue guy. does a really good
person,
job.
Connor Peters. I mean, we just have a ton of depth. This
Yeah,
year.
we do. I mean, we only lost what, 2 seniors, 3
Yeah,
seniors?
something like that. And 2 of
'Cause
them
it was-
played. Dude,
Come on, Reesh. Anyway, it was who? Trinell and
Janelle, Tate, and was there one more? There might have been one more.
I think
don't
it
know.
might have just been Trinell and Tate.
Yeah.
If we're forgetting somebody,
Our apologies.
our apologies. Yeah, it looks bad on us, but I don't know. I know there was a lot of like buzz around us last season going into the regular season, and then we didn't really do that great when it came
No.
to postseason. But
Yeah. This year, I mean,
we got the grit this
people-
year.
yeah, we do. I mean, we're preseason 1, but people are. I mean, I don't see a lot of positive things about this team, which is very surprising. But I think it'll be good. We're flying under the radar, kind of like football.
Well, are we though? If we're ranked
To an
preseason
extent.
number 1, are we?
Preseason 1, but nobody really agrees with those rankings.
Yeah, that's
Talk
true.
around town are saying we shouldn't be top 5, which is absurd. I think.
Oh, that's.
I mean,
come
we have
on
Torrin.
now.
I mean,
We have
he's been
Torrin, we have
struggling since
Sam, we have
freshman
Max.
year. Yeah, Cooper, Kyle. I mean,
Lord.
Connor will be good.
Shedrack too.
Yeah,
He's. I know he's been putting in some serious
yeah,
work.
he'll be good.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about more than just basketball. We'll probably talk a little bit about wrestling since we are probably
That's
I
probably
don't
our
wanna
best winter
jinx
sport.
us,
That's the best
but-
winter sport.
we are looking to go back to back this year.
Yeah,
And
It's
I know it
looking
might
good.
even be a little too early to say that, but we've had some guys transfer in
yeah.
who are
We've got a
pretty legit.
We've got a loaded roster again.
Zion committed to
Yeah.
Nebraska or signed with Nebraska yesterday.
Yeah, he transferred.
we have I know Mike's out, but
But
we have
we're good.
We have Barges.
Yeah.
And then we have Cruiser, Cole, or I think Cruiser and Cole might wrestle at the same weight now.
Yeah.
Streeter, Kieran, yeah. We'll be great.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of it.
All right.
You got anything else?
No. We need you guys to pack the cage this week.
Yeah,
That'll be
be
huge.
there.
I've heard people are going to the Millard Southwest Side game. Let's come on, go to the prep game.
Exactly.
Pack the cage. We
Support
need you
your
guys.
guys. Support
we need
your guys.
everybody. All the help we can get.
Yep. All right. I think that'll be all.
We'll be back next week.
Yep. Be back next week.